my God. Who we got over there?
Yes, sir. What's up, Rap?
King C-Los. What it look like?
Good.
What it look
Chillin',
like?
chillin'.
Hey, man, y'all see the new? Hey, y'all see it? It's the new.
Yes, sir.
The new. I ain't gonna talk too much about it right now. You know, and I'm on Death Row Records. I'm on Death Row.
Yes, sir.
You see that? You see that? Hey, man, this is episode 22. SM Enlightenment Television, The Hustle Within, episode 22. Got my guys, K Mills, King C-Los. What it do? What's poppin'?
Chilling, man.
Ah, man, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Hey, man, we got a good show tonight, man. Hey, action packed. Top 5. I'm gonna jump right into it. Top 5. Hood. No, I ain't gonna say hood. I'm gonna say urban Pics movies of all time. Top 5. Man, give me one. Give me one, K Mills. Give me one. I know you got something for me.
Well, I'm gonna go with Juice. That Juice was like one of my favorites.
Oh, okay. You might be good. You might be there. Okay. I know you've been stealing my notes, but yeah, okay, I got you. And King C-Los, I know you got one for me.
I got Belly.
Belly, okay. Yeah, I know you definitely been looking at my notes. Okay, we're gonna go with the top. We're gonna go from 5 up. We got New Jack City, 1991. New Jack City.
Brother's Keeper.
Yes, sir. Number 4, Friday, 1995. Sir. Number 3,
Still looking for Miss Walker.
Juice, the one K Mill said. Juice, 1992. All right. And number 2, Menace to Society, 1993.
Yeah, that actually was my favorite one.
Classic. Number 1, Boys in the Hood, 1991.
Oh yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna go down, and we got an honorable mention too. You know, right now, prayers go up to DMX. He's fighting for his life. This is one of him, Nas classic movie, Belly, 1998. So, all right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go with Boys in the Hood, number 1. What do y'all think about Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, that was a great movie, man.
Yeah.
Okay, it follows the lives of young males living in Crenshaw, the ghetto of Los Angeles. They question race, relationship, violence, and future prospects. Stars Angela Bassett, Lawrence Fishburne, Ice Cube, Morris Chestnut, Nia Long, and director John Singleton. Nominated for 2 Oscars. Man, classic. Another classic movie. Any input on that?
Oh yeah. You know the football highlight clip in that movie.
Yeah.
That actually was a real dude. He gave it to him for free, but he almost made it pro. I forgot his name though. I was just looking at the highlights not too long ago.
Okay, King C-Los, what you got?
Yeah,
Boys in the Hood.
Good movie, good come out movie for a lot of them. You see what Cube is doing right now. You see, Cuba Gooding Jr. had a little run or whatever.
Yeah, he won an Oscar. He won an Oscar for a one-line movie. He won an Oscar. Jerry Maguire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So how they get Ike Turner in that movie though? That was crazy.
Lawrence Fishburne. That was fresh. That was Larry. Larry. That's when he was Larry. Larry Fishburne.
Oh man.
They want to call him Larry. Oh man. So, and what about Menace to Society? What do y'all think about that movie?
Yeah, that was a great one too, man.
That movie is about young street hustlers attempting to escape the rigid temptation of the ghetto in the quest for a better life. You got Lorenz Tate, Samuel L. Jackson, Anthony Johnson, Jada Pinkett Smith, and it was directed by the Hughes brothers. Now, Tupac's supposed to have been in this movie too.
Yep.
He beat them up. He beat up the Hughes brothers. So he beat them
up. He didn't want to be the Muslim dude, man. He didn't like the way he ripped the Muslim dude. He was like, man, you got to get a backstory or something.
Right. Yeah. He thought he should have been Old Dog. He was like, yo, I should have that role as Old Dog. I don't know what y'all got going on. If you're going to make me the Muslim guy, then you got to make me gangster.
Yeah.
And they was like, nah, man, you going to be, and then he beat him up. So, yeah. What do you think about that, King C-Los? Menace to Society. Classic. One of my favorite movies of all time.
It's classic. Again, another movie that kind of helped lift some of these guys off the ground and get their careers started. Lorenzo Tate, that really was his starting point. You know,
yeah, he was on Power. He just was on Power. Well, he actually got a series popping off from Power. He was the senator. I think he was running for the governor or something on Power.
Yeah, he was running for
some politics.
Yeah, politics. So yeah, he's good. Like he's been in a lot of movies.
He also had a Donkey Kong scene in that show too.
Yeah, he was in Love Jones.
He had a Donkey Kong scene in that show.
Huh?
Yeah.
He had a Donkey Kong scene in that show in Power.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they all do. That's Power. All of them have Donkey Kong scenes. Shoot.
Oh man.
That's what they know for. That's why I started watching them. Those type of movies, man. Hey, Power is Power.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 3, we talk about Juice. Now this was Tupac. Tupac was in this movie. Man, this is one of those movies like 4 inner city teenagers get caught up in the pursuit for power and happiness, which they refer to as Juice. That's Omar Epps, Tupac Shakur, Samuel L. Jackson's in that too, Queen Latifah. Samuel L. Jackson in every movie, man. He's in every movie.
Oh yeah, back in the day, every black movie he in there, buddy. He in there.
Every movie, every urban movie that ever came out, Samuel L. Jackson's in it. He's probably in Friday too. I'm gonna read Friday. He might be in that too. Omar Epps, Tupac Shakur, Samuel L. Jackson, Queen Latifah, and it was directed by Ernest R. Dickerson. Man, what y'all think about Juice? I mean, Tupac was crazy. Bishop, he played Bishop.
Man, yeah.
I think he stayed in that role his whole career. After
that's what happened. Yeah, he couldn't. He did like DMX when DMX was in Belly. He stayed in that role the rest of his career.
Yeah,
he never went back.
Could never go back. Man, what do you think about it, King C-Los?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that was the moment where he changed his music, like in that time frame. And then I think he had some run-ins with the law. I think he had shot at some cops in Atlanta.
Right.
He shot a cop.
He shot him. He didn't shoot at him. He shot him.
Yeah. He had a lot of stuff going on.
He used the sword.
In that Juice era. And his whole music changed, like from Dear Mama to, All Eyes on Me.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they was after him. So, yeah, but that launched his music career. I mean, like where he was headed.
Right.
That was a pivotal moment.
Right. And I think, as you can see, all the actors that was in these movies, the first 3 movies, they all big now. They all big. They said, some of these first movies, they only made $10,000 for that role. $3,000. Some made a couple thousand. So, but they got known because these are hood classics. These are movies that we all grew up on. And then we got number 4, Friday. It's Friday, and Craig and Smokey must come up with $200. They are a local bully. And if they don't come with that money, it won't be a Saturday. And this stars Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, Nia Long, John Witherspoon, and it was directed by F. Gary Gray. What y'all think about that? Friday, classic, one of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah, that's all funny.
Yeah.
We had a deep. We had a Debo in our hood when we grew up. Remember, we had to tuck our chain in every time he come out.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Hide everything.
Man. Start taking off everything, man. Take off my hat. Man, we had a Debo, man. We had to tuck our chain in. We had to hide our watches, everything, man. So what do you think about that, King C-Los? Friday. It's Friday.
Honestly, I like the one with Cat Williams better than the first one.
The Friday After Next. I think that was Friday After Next.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I like that one. This one was good, and it launched, Ice Cube's career and all that. But like that one with Cat Williams just had me just falling out the chair. Oh,
man.
Yeah.
And I think just that part in that movie and that in Pinky, the one with Pinky in it, that was Pinky, that was Friday After Next. He was the record.
Yeah. Is that your cousin?
Yeah.
Now that was funny. But
oh man,
Friday, the original Friday is probably a classic, man. Probably one of the best movies of all time, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably one of the best movies of all time with the smallest budget. I think they only had.
Man.
I think they made this movie with less than $1 million.
Oh, yeah, way less than $1 million.
Yeah, yep, less than $1 million. They made this movie. And I think Ice Cube was talking about they only had like one take with the film. Like everybody had one take, and that was it. And there's so many people had ad lib the movie, like Chris Tucker, and all these guys are superstars right now. All, you know, John Witherspoon passed. Tiny Lester, he passed recently from COVID, and that's one played Debo. He passed, so you know, rest in peace to both of them. And so now we go into number 5, New Jack City. New Jack City. Now this is one of the movies that started it all right there, man.
Yep.
New Jack City. So New Jack City, a crime lord ascends to power and becomes a mega millionaire while a maverick police detective vows to stop him. Wesley Snipes, Ice-T, Alan Payne, Chris Rock, Mario Van Peebles, and Mario Van Peebles directed it. So it's a classic. Ice-T plays the undercover cop, which he plays right now on SVU.
Which he always plays a cop.
But
he always a cop.
Came out with the song Kill the Police. Yep. He came out with a song Kill the Police, but he's been playing the police.
He's been a cop his whole career.
The whole career. But all these guys in this movie are all superstars right now and made millions of dollars. Chris Rock, one of the best comedians of all time. He was a crackhead. He was a crackhead in that one. That was funny. He played crackhead in that one, buddy. Oh, man. What do you think about that, King C-Los?
Yeah, that was Pookie.
Pookie.
No, I mean, it's a classic. I go back and look at it now. You know, some of the acting is subpar, whatever. You know, some of them are still trying to find their wings and try to fly. But classic. There was some like shooting scenes where you like, oh man, that's like Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Alan Payne, he plays in is Meet the Browns? Not Meet the Browns. He played one of them Tyler Perry shows.
Yeah, I know.
He plays in one of them. So yeah, so he's like they all, and then he played in
House of Pain.
House of Pain. He played in Jason Lyrics too. That was one of the top 10. That was a top 10 movie.
He also played a rapper in another movie, CB4.
Yeah. Chris Rock played in that too. Yep, Chris Rock. Yep. So we got an honorable mention, yo. We gotta really get into that one. Like I said, DMX right now is fighting for his life. This is Belly, the movie Belly. Mm-hmm. This movie was about 2 young friends involved in organized crime, drug dealing, finding their priorities deferred, meaning that's DMX, Nas, Tara Hicks, T-Boz, Method Man, Tyron Turner, and directed by Hype Williams. Hype Williams, one of the best music directors of all time. Then he came out with this movie. It put him on the map as a director, a full director. What y'all think about Belly? Classic. The scene when they walk in with the eyes glowing.
Oh yeah, I should never watched that. I should never watch that one. That was a bad influence. I turned to DMX.
Yes, sir.
Every time I touch the pollen.
Yes, sir. Touch that pollen, buddy.
I turn to DMX on
Belly. Gotta go. Man, bring that pollen. Get out of there. Calm down, Bruce. Calm down.
Pull out the sword.
Oh my God. Incredible Hulk, man. So you got to get him out of here, Ralph. You got to get him up out of here now. That man's on that pollen. Man, King C-Los, what do you think about Belly?
Classic, another classic. They started to kind of expand their talents, right? DMX certainly. It's unfortunate where he's at right now, fighting for his life. Mm-hmm. My understanding that he's kind of brain dead or what have you. But unfortunately, there's consequences to that game, and sometimes that game in the movie kind of it mirrors over into real life, and sometimes it can engulf you, and sometimes you become a tragic story, right? At the end of the day, these are movies, and you know, again, big shout out, praise go out to DMX, but Belly in general was probably one of my top favorites movies of all time.
Yep, and I think Hype Williams, he never came out with another movie, but he's right now. When you look at, he made a top 10 list of these type of movies, and he was a video music director back in the 90s. He was famous for his, directing movies like music videos like Diddy, Puff Daddy, Biggie, them type of, Nas. He produced movies, but it was more videos, like music videos. So he definitely, so any movie you think should have been in the top 5 that didn't make the top 5? Starting with you, King C. Los.
Urban movies, American Gangster.
Okay, yep, that was in the top 10. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Washington played in that movie. Okay, K. Mills, what about you?
I don't know if this should have been in the top 5, but the Marlon Wayne movie when he copied all them, that was a classic.
Don't be a menace while
drinking. Don't be a menace, but yeah, drinking juice in the hood. That
yeah. Oh man, yeah, that was a classic. That's a classic.
You also
we
got
Poetic Justice. We had Tupac, Poetic Justice, Above the Rim. The movies in the top 10. That's Tupac movies too. Like I think Above the Rim when he played Birdie.
Oh yeah. What was the dude's name that was his brother in Above the Rim?
What's his name? Loco. Not Loco. What's his name?
Yeah, his brother that played, Tupac brother that played basketball was shooting without a ball.
His name. I know who you're talking about, but he played in some of those.
Oh yeah, he played. He played every celebrity, James Brown to Little Richard to.
True.
Man,
they just signed him to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
They signed him too.
They signed everybody, buddy.
Oh man.
Sir. Hey, I just got my contract in the mail today. I just got my contract. Why you think I got this? This ain't a Brooklyn, but this is the same colors, Brooklyn. Hey, I just got my contract, my 10-day contract in the mail today.
Yes, sir.
So what about Samuel Jackson been in every movie I named on this list, man? And now he's in Marvel. He's in all the Marvel movies. So that's how that shows you that you can grind all the way to the top.
So Samuel Jackson was in Coming to America.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
He was the guy with the shotgun in the McDowells.
Yeah, the McDowells. He the one that came in the room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He been in every movie you can think of that was urban, that's considered urban movie. He been in all of them. And Samuel Jackson will tell you on top to bottom, it don't matter. He gonna be in that movie. They give him a role, he taking that movie. He filmed 20 movies a year.
Yeah.
But man, hey, any final thoughts on the top 5, man? We about to go into the second segment, the Shooting the Breeze segment. Top 5 hood classic movies of all time. Any final thoughts?
I'll say this. What you see in the movies don't really depict us.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that Hype Williams and, Omar Epps and some of these young brothers that was trying to just get into the industry, they had to take these roles, right? And what these roles did was convince the world that we are hoodlums, criminals, drug dealers, etc. But that's not really a true depiction. And it's unfortunate that they had to start that way and end up somewhere, being successful. But I'll tell you this, the damage was already done. When you film these type of movies, it make all of us look like animals. And whether it's we don't respect ourselves, don't respect the lives of other people, and or how other people look at us that don't look like us. So it's unfortunate, but not to take anything away from the movies. They propel some of those careers, and I enjoyed them. I knew how to separate fiction from reality. So,
yeah. And they still, like I said, these are movies that I still, on a Saturday, Friday, Sunday, I just throw in the Boys in the Hood, Menace Society, Juice. just to watch. These are movies that you can repeat and play over and over again. And they always probably, I mean, you know, kids that I know, younger kids like my nephews and them, they watch these movies and they love them. So, I mean, like you said, I guess it's good and bad when they looking at it, but at the same time, it's the movie we grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we came out right, you know. I got a Death Row shirt on tonight. I got a Death Row record shirt on, and
I guess we came out right.
Speak for yourself, because I'm still trying to figure out if I came out right.
yeah. I think we turned out right. You know, this man talking about pollen, and we all got Death Row chain on, and I got a Death Row shirt on. At
least we ain't doing the LeBron James.
Yeah,
we ain't on that LeBron James powder.
Yeah. I think we came out right, Rap.
Yeah, we good. We came out right.
We came out good. So we're gonna go into the second segment, man. The shooting the breeze segment. This is something different. I took this idea because I lived in China. I lived in China off and on for 3 years, and I looked at their traditional medicine and compared it to our modern meds that we got going on now. And I also wanted to talk about marijuana. Mm-hmm. Should it be legalized around the world? And should there be any questions that marijuana is medicine or what? So I'm gonna start, King C. Los. What are your take on traditional meds like Tai Chi, herbal products, compared to marijuana, which is also a herb? They put that in the category. Think about marijuana was put in the category as a drug. And now you got herbs that they use in China for teas, and you got Tai Chi, like Tai Chi is like a herb also they use in China. So these, and I was over there drinking that tea, and I felt like I was smoking about 2-3 plants. I felt like I smoked about 2 or 3 plants drinking that tea.
You done dropped the pollen
every night.
Didn't know you could drink pollen, right?
So what do you think about that, King C. Los?
Well, I mean, what's the question? I'm sorry.
What is your take on traditional meds like Chinese meds compared to just marijuana? And the traditional meds that I'm talking about is like tea, herbal tea, acupuncture, any of that stuff that help treat, and stuff that could kill you. Some of this stuff could kill you compared to marijuana. Like, what is your thoughts on it?
I don't, honestly, like, I don't know too much about China, right? And all what they got going on, right? But I will say, like, I guess there's studies out there, and you can manipulate a study however way you want it, right? If you abuse something, you will die. Think about it. If you drink too much water, you're gonna drown. So, simple as water, right? But the fact is, like, they're trying to make marijuana legal or what have you. A couple of states are doing it, whatever the case may be. But I mean, don't you think we already have enough drugs, legal drugs, by the way, that people abuse? Oxycodone.
Oh, that's what I'm going. My second question.
Oh, sorry.
Meds.
I didn't see your. I didn't see your cliff notes. On the
I'm about to go. That's why I know you did. Yeah. Now, Kate Mills be looking at my paper. You actually going into the topic. So modern meds, like looking at the modern meds, some of the United States meds, quote unquote meds that they use. You got Percocets and pain pills, all these different pain pills. Do you think these should be outlawed? Should they be, people not using them for pain?
They get addicted, right? They get addicted. Yeah. They start abusing oxycodone, Vicodin, and some of these other things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you literally have people that are telling you what's right, what's wrong, right?
Right.
By the way, people, they are trying to take control of your lives. So put that out there. So they're telling you, all right, it's okay to smoke marijuana now. But 10, 15 years ago, they were hitting brothers up on the corner, locking them up, destroying their lives.
Yeah, 10 years, 20 years.
10, 20 years. New York was infamous.
Yeah.
Infamous for locking people up and destroying their lives over marijuana charges,
yeah.
right? So now they're like, okay, it's legal. It's legal. And frankly, personally, I don't know if it should be legal. I think there has some medical. I think you need more time from the medical perspective to kind of test drive and make sure people are benefiting from it. And but if you're talking about something recreational, we can't even control ourselves with regards to alcohol recreationally. How many deaths are caused by drunk driving? How many more deaths are going to be caused by drunk driving and being high on marijuana, right? When you combine the two, because chances are there's a high probability that you're going to combine the two. Let me have a drink. It's legal. Let me smoke some weed. It's legal. Let me go try to drive. Let me go, like little things like that.
I'm going to say I'm drunk right now, but I'm not driving.
You want some weed?
I want to get drunk right now, and I'm not driving, so I'm good. So I'm going to stay stationary.
But you're the one-off.
Yeah,
you're the small percentage.
I'm drinking.
And think about these young people, right? Think about the young people. We are older. Won't say your ages, right? We won't say your ages.
I'm 21.
However, we are older, and we've gotten here for a reason.
I'm 21.
We survived. We survived the statistics. We survived, whatever hood we came out of. We still survived it, right? We survived COVID. I'll throw that one in here. But these young people, they're killing each other off in droves. And we don't know if they were high. They don't report that. We don't know if they were on something. They don't report that stuff. So now you're like, here. Now you can just do it as much as you want. Because they're not telling you how much to do, how much is bad for your health. They're just saying, hey, it's legal. It's recreational.
Yeah. And so do you think all states should legalize it, or should they just keep it the same way, little state by little, being able to legalize it?
I mean, the cat is out of the bag.
Money now.
Pandora, but that's the same money. Into it. But remember, I'm an investor, but I plan on being the biggest legal drug dealer in this country.
Into it now.
Now here's the thing. The problem is that they already opened up that can, and then there's really no studies to say what does long term. We know what long-term alcohol abuse does, right? We know this, right? Cirrhosis of the liver, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But we don't know what long-term smoking will do to an individual.
Yeah, long problems.
Kill your short-term memory.
Yeah, long problems.
Kill your short-term memory.
I forgot you was on. I forgot K Mills was on the show, man. That man was so quiet. Man, where you go, man? You disappeared. I don't know.
Y'all start talking about trafficking and
that man got real quiet. Just keep low. Oh, wait a minute.
He woke up, huh? The man came out of nowhere. But the one point before I forget, the other point is that you mentioned money. You also got money in big pharmaceuticals with some of the same drugs that people get addicted on, start selling selling their souls on, selling their kids, selling whatever. But these are the same drugs, right, that are legal, more potent than marijuana, by the way. And this big money doesn't make it right just because it's legal and you can make money. Doesn't make it right? So, I mean, I think we got to do some soul searching in this country. Before we can't even cure, right? We try to do and legalize everything, but we can't even legalize, unrestricting, removing barriers for voting, right? We want to legalize weed. We can't even pay women on the same level, doing the same job as their counterpart, a male, but we want to legalize marijuana, right? Don't you think that we got our part? We don't even want to confront and battle mental health. How many shootings have we had in the first quarter of this year? Mass shootings?
We just had one. We just had one this past weekend. Well, this past
we just
week.
had one yesterday.
Yeah, past week
in South Carolina.
Yep, South Carolina.
Ex-football players went in, shot a bunch of people, killed themselves. But we want to legalize marijuana. We don't want to put up gun control, right? Whatever that looks like. I think it needs to be in moderation, and I think it has to be not infringing on people that actually are responsible, gun owners, right? But we want to legalize marijuana, something that's going to alter your decision making, alter the way you think, and this is barring any medical. Man. Think about that. I mean, really think about that. Dig deeper, peel back the layers. Think about that.
So, okay. So, my final question. K Mill's been so quiet. I'm gonna ask him this final question.
Yep.
Should we look at that man? That man didn't want to talk about this subject. Oh my! Hey, this man didn't want to talk about this subject. Should we look at herb treatments over the pills? You know, everybody's on pills now, man. That's the issue. Them pills are crazy, man. It's crazy out here in the pills. So should they take these pain pills, all these pain pills off the shelf, whatever? And because a lot of people are not using it for pain, using it to mix with other drugs to get higher and higher. So should we take that off? Just take it out of the country and use herbal treatments to start treating pain.
Okay, so if I answer this question, will I be able to distribute marijuana in the hood?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Nino Brown.
But no, they should just put more restriction on the pills, but legalize marijuana. I mean, might as well. The pills worse than marijuana. Yeah, because pills work for pain and stuff too.
I feel like the marijuana that was back in the day, they used to just add rat poison. They used to add all types of crazy stuff to marijuana back then. Now, because they're making it legal, they're trying to add all the right herbs and, they're trying to make it more, I guess, cleaner. So, that's why, because the government getting behind it. Once the government get behind stuff, they're going to try to make it where it's
they figure out how to tax it to make money off of it.
Yeah, that's why they don't come back and hunt them. If something happens to somebody, it's not gonna come back to hunt them. So they're gonna make all kind of restrictions on how you do it, how you make it. So yeah, I understand that. So any final thoughts on this topic, King C-Los? Final closing thoughts.
I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, you can't stop it right now. I think they're gonna keep going in the direction of legalizing. I think people have to teach their kids not to touch that stuff, even though kids are touching it. Just because tobacco and cigarettes are legal don't mean it's okay, right? And I think we have a fundamental right and responsibility to start questioning this government, politicians, and really figure out what's the long-term strategy. Do you want us all high? Can I go get a job in with marijuana in my system if it's legal in the state? Those are some of the things that you got to think through before everybody's like, yay, marijuana. And then at the end of the day, the government's making money.
Right.
You, the listener, you, the viewer, how is that going to contribute and help you? Barring any of the medical situations you're in. But how is just recreational marijuana going to help you? You got to answer that when you lay down and figure it out.
Okay, final thoughts, K Mills.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should legalize it. But if they're gonna legalize it, let me be able to make money off of it too.
Well, let me hold something before you get broke. You got it. Let me hold something before you got broke. Before you get broke, let me hold something.
I got some receipts right here. I need you to look at them.
but K Mills, you're so right. You're so right. Like, how are you going to benefit from this? Right? You may not smoke anymore, but how are you going to benefit from this? Government is really designed to help people benefit. How is this going to help you? If I'm not a smoker, how is it going to benefit me?
Right. Now we got another benefit we need to jump into. We got to go into the K Mills story to tell segment.
Yes, sir.
I think he got a special story tonight. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to continue sipping on this clean water over here because, now it's clean because it's not dirty now. It's clean. So I'm going to continue sipping on this clean water. And I've had K Mills come in and tell his story to tell segment. All right, take it away. K Mills, story to tell.
Got to feed these streets.
Got to feed them.
All right, so check this out. It's the third round of the playoffs. We playing West Charlotte again. First time we beat them. So we already out in the field warming up. What Charlotte come out, we look like they got like 150 players. We like, whoa, you don't supposed to have number like 45 or 50, right? Man, they got on different jerseys. The pants don't match. Some pants white, some dark with stripes on them. We like, yo, something ain't right.
Oh man, they got everything high.
Man, so I already calling the North Carolina Association athlete. The association to check on, see what's going on, but they ain't answer the phone. So we like, Bubba. He like, go ahead, we're gonna play him anyway. So we start the game off. We get the ball first. We drive down the field. I get the ball, get it to the 5-yard line. Then they give it to Charles. He scored a touchdown. Then we keep the ball off to West Charlotte. They score. They get the ball back to us. They stopped us. But see, then they get the ball again. They up. It's tied up now. They get the ball back. They got like 20 receivers, man. See, they got what they doing is every receiver that rabbit hole, they run straight down the field, all 100 yards. They trying to tire rabbit out. Because he run punts and kick out. They trying to tire him out. It's working. They score again. They got 1 touchdown. We get the ball. We can't do nothing. They get the ball. They score again. They got 2 touchdowns. We can't do nothing. We're going to halftime. We mad. Some people already crying like it's over with. Like, man, come on, man. Y'all got to toughen up. We ain't losing. So the coach get this little speech about a dog dying. We go back in at halftime.
Oh, man.
We crying like crazy. Everybody hit now. Every play, everybody hitting. But they get the ball first. As soon as they get the ball, they drive right down the field and their quarterback throw a strike. Touchdown. He ran to our sideline there like that. Cutthroat is over for y'all. I said, oh, no. I flipped out on the sideline. I said, ain't no way we losing to them. I'd rather die than lose to them.
Man.
So they get ready to keep the ball off. I'm like, yo, Rab, man. I swear all of them gonna block for it. Just take off. They keep the ball off. When Rabbit got ready to catch the ball, we run it to him. He caught the ball. We get ready to turn around the block. Before we turn around the block, that man gone. 100-yard touchdown. That's man. 1 touchdown. Now they up by 2. So we get the ball back. Get the ball back to them. They driving. We stop them. They driving. Then we get them at like 3rd and 20. They try to do a little slant route. Rabbit picked it off. Another touchdown. Now we down by 1 touchdown. They get the ball back. They driving. It's like 2 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. They try to run the clock out, so they keep running the ball. But they can't get no first down. So they punt it. Rabbit back there jumping up and down like, man, what that man jumping for? That man caught the ball. Touchdown. Now we down by a field goal. The coach said, go for 2. I'm like, no. Don't go for 2. They went for 2. The quarterback jumped on the crowd. We won the game.
Oh, man.
Killed them. And it was crying and everything. We was ranked number 8 in the nation.
Yeah, they had players from Butler. They had players
from everyone on the team, man. They had Independence players, Butler players, Providence players. Because I coach checking the roster. None of their names ain't on the roster, man. Yeah, like that man cheated. We didn't play West Charlotte. We played Charlotte.
Wow.
Charlotte. Yeah, we played the Panthers in high school.
Panthers, yeah. Oh man. Oh my God, man. Hey, like I said, epic story, K Mills, man. We gotta take a break real quick. You know, we gotta throw to our sponsors. Forever Young. Ladies, go out there. You know, she got stuff for gentlemen too. You know, we got a couple things up there. Forever Young. Make sure you go up there. Y'all know the website. We've been saying the website every week.
Y'all get them sundresses now. I've been seeing y'all out these streets now. Get them sundresses.
Yeah, get them sundresses now.
Y'all already stimulated. You stimulated.
Go ahead and get them sundresses. I love them sundresses. Get them. We need to see them. Hey, man. And then Captain Venture Partners. Invest. If you want to invest in that marijuana, that good marijuana stock, hey, we might be able to get you a connection, get you in there. Hey, because I'm getting deep into it. I'm going to get deep into it. I might end up being the president of marijuana stock. I might become...
Got to feed these streets.
I gotta feed these streets, rap. I gotta have it. I'm gonna be in every state getting it. I'm gonna be in every state in these stocks getting it. Love it. But hey, man, we're gonna take a break. SM Enlightenment Television. This is the Hustle Within. Hey, keep it locked. We got a guest, a surprise guest coming up. But keep it locked. Yes, sir. We back. Yes, sir. Hey, stay away from that marijuana rap.
Oh yeah.
SM Enlightenment Television. This is the Hustle Within. Hey, episode. What episode we on, man? Episode 22, right? We on episode 22.
Yeah,
man,
season 2.
We're moving along, man. I ain't think we're gonna get episode 1. I ain't think we're gonna get 1 episode. We got 22 episodes, man. I'm proud of y'all guys, man.
I so appreciate it.
But I got a good question for y'all tonight. This is barbershop. This is the barbershop segment. SM Enlightenment Television. This is the Hustle Within. We back. This is the barbershop segment. All right. This is what we got here. If you was the president of the U.S., United States of America, and you one of these presidents, I think it's only been one that actually was a bachelor, right? They didn't have a wife. They have a first lady. When you go in there with the purpose to marry, find someone to marry, and be that president that has a wife, and or you will be, in other words, you be out there doing a lot of dating, a lot of getting around, death row. You be out there doing the death row, the Donkey Kong a lot. You be Donkey Konging. So on UK Mills.
I probably have to call. Hey, I probably would have to call it another name because I'm be doing it so much that it couldn't be Donkey Kong no more. It got to be the monkey or something.
So I'm assuming that you're not trying to be a president that has a wife come in with you, or try to get a wife while you're the president.
Well, I will come in with a wife, but since I'm from another country, I will have Mariah Carey, Maya, Ashanti, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my God!
Did I leave out anybody? Patra, Cherokee, Alexis Texas, and Rihanna. Y'all be my wife.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Man, K Mills rap. There you go. He basically telling us he's gonna be doing. Yeah, he's not gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be a bachelor without. He's not gonna be dating with a purpose.
I'm gonna marry all of them.
Okay.
I'm married.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm married. They go stay in separate rooms.
Okay, yeah, it's the White House, so you got 100 bedrooms. Yeah, okay. Right,
yeah, I scoped it out already. I already scoped it out.
Yes, sir. I feel you. Well, I can't argue with you on that, then, bro. You feeding the streets. I can't argue with
the streets.
All right, King C. Los, what's your thoughts on it, man?
Well, I don't know if I can follow up with that perfect answer, but but I say this, I probably wouldn't even have time to be trying to juggle 14 women like Tiger Woods. If that makes sense. Like, you trying to save the planet, you trying to fight a pandemic. How you gonna have, I guess
I don't fight no pandemic. I don't fight the pandemic. Child support.
You are the president.
I don't fight the pandemic.
Am I president of the world, Craig?
Yeah, you the president of the world right here.
Top flight.
Hey, you pretty much, you got free reign. You got all the medicine, the good medicine. You got the medicine that's in society. You got the other medicine. You got the real medicine. So
the vice president got to do something.
Hey, Oprah gonna be my vice president because that's gonna be, that's who supply my money. Oprah. She supply my funding. So y'all forgot. Hey, I don't want to hear anything about Oprah rap today. No more. I don't want to hear anything else about Oprah. That's
my bad, rap. My bad.
Now I guess I'm gonna bring somebody to the White House.
Okay. So you gonna come in not being a bachelor?
No.
Okay, so you want to bring a first lady in and everything? Okay.
Oh yeah.
King C. Los. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna come in.
Just call him Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I don't think, you know, I'm gonna have a vice president, which is Oprah. I'm not gonna be married. I'm gonna come in as a bachelor, and you know, she's gonna be my vice president. So she's gonna be funding me, making sure that I'm good, making sure I got a lot of things coming. You know, so
gonna be first lady too.
But then also my back door is gonna be having Maya come through the back door.
Oh, now, come on now.
Huh?
That's my wife.
Oh, my fault. I'm the president though. I'm the president.
Oh, okay, I ain't the president now. Okay,
you ain't the president now. I'm the president.
I'm gonna have this one.
Okay, so she'll be coming through my back door, Shanti. You know, people like that. You know, Jennifer Lopez. You know, some of the names.
Hold on, did you just say Ashanti?
Huh? You
said Ashanti?
No, I said Ashanti.
Hey, let me meet you outside right quick. I gotta holler at you.
I meant to say Ashanti's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, her sister.
Right.
Yeah, so I was gonna, you know, bring her through. You know, they coming through the back door, but my vice president always there because she funded me. Oprah, she's funding me. But yeah, man. Any final thoughts on this barbershop segment, guys? Because we got to bring in our guest tonight.
Yeah,
let's get the guest in.
All right, man. We got this guy we got coming in, man. We grew up with him. Me and Kate Mills grew up with him. He's probably one of the fastest people I know.
Besides me.
We all used to race when we were little, man. It was no way. It was impossible.
Nah, I couldn't catch him. Couldn't catch him.
Couldn't catch him.
He was the first one to throw his head back when he ran.
Yeah, he was a parade All-American coming up through high school. He has 2 state championships. You know, he played college ball. He also played in the NFL. Played with the Tennessee Titans, Oakland Raiders. He's a family man now. He probably still fast. Hey, he probably still real fast. You know, hey, he probably still fast, but you know, and he's a businessman. So I want to bring him in. Our partner in crime, Michael Rabbit Waddell. Put your hands together.
What's up, Rab?
What's up, fellas?
Yes, sir.
What up? What up?
What's good, man?
What it look like, man?
I'm laughing at y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man.
So y'all, this time I said, "What's up, Rab?" I didn't say, "What's up, Rap?" I said, "Rab."
What's up, Rab?
That's where it came from.
Hey, so let the people know, you know, some of your background, where you grew up at, you know, some of your background.
I would like you said, you know, from the big town of Ellaby.
Yes, sir.
Y'all grew up in a small town,
so
everybody knew everybody. Yeah, not too much about me, man. So I grew up in Ellaby, played ball. Most people know I played ball with y'all. Went to UNC. Graduated there. From there, I was lucky enough to get drafted in the NFL, which was a life lesson. Yeah. It wasn't a blessing; it was a life lesson. I'll get into that if y'all want to, but
yeah.
Later though, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm a simple person, simple life. Try to keep it simple, and do what I can to help out.
So okay, like you said, the NFL. What was the experience like being in the NFL? Like, you know, that's a dream for a lot of people.
From my experience, but yeah, it is. Like from the outside looking in, it's always a dream. But once you get there, you understand it's more of a business. So you can really lose the love of football or any sport when it comes to that. But with me, the reason why I say it was a life lesson is because that's when I found out how powerful money is.
Man.
Right.
And people do some crazy things for money. And I mean, it's usually the closest one. So I learned a lot about that part of life because I'm more of a people person. I care about people and nothing else really matters. So when stuff make people go crazy and all this other stuff, I don't know. I can't cope with it. So seeing what money and all that stuff do to people, you know, it made me look at life a lot differently and respect money.
Do you still think you can run a 4.1 in a 40?
No. Man, I can barely walk, man.
Man.
Hey,
No, you see,
do you remember that dunk contest we had an elevator?
Doing this thing. Yeah, you the one you went in?
So
yeah, we need to rejudge that because they said you won it.
When we was in your backyard. You talking about the one that was in
No,
your
we was
backyard
at the
at that time?
No, the one was at the park. When you did the
We
kiss the
had one in
rim and
your
everybody ran
backyard
off the court.
one time.
Yeah, we used to do that in the backyard all the time.
That was in your backyard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that was in your
okay.
backyard.
Yeah, you need to kiss the rim, everybody ran off.
Jawman was the judge.
man,
For all y'all don't know, Jawman was like our big brother.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him.
Oh yeah, Jawman.
Shout out to Jawman.
Oh man, I got a good story with Jawman, buddy. Well, I got a good story with
Jawman. Yeah, that man. Hey, that man polished. He touched and polished all us up to who we were.
Yes, sir.
To be as far as sports wise.
Yes,
big
sir.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Big shout out to Jawman. So
yeah. Also,
go ahead.
Now I was gonna say also I'm gonna shout out to y'all too, because a lot of times, like in the black community, like when someone make it professional,
yeah,
they're always an example. But knowing where we come from and looking at where you at now, I mean, I give y'all that same praise because it's a blessing too to actually know where you came from, how you grew up.
Yeah, especially where we came from. Yeah. They don't know.
I always tell y'all. Yeah, I always tell y'all I'm proud of y'all, man. Like when we
you do.
I mean that. So
yeah,
we came.
So appreciate it.
We came from the ground up, buddy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. E-Town. We came from E-Town, buddy. Woo.
E-Town.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we used to load up. We used to load up in the car. Everybody put $1 in the gas tank. That's how we get somewhere.
The tank.
The tank.
Yes, sir. The tank, buddy.
Kenny, you got a picture of the tank? Yo, please put a picture.
I do, but I ain't seen it. I got one, but yeah, I didn't think about sending it.
Oh my god!
This the first guy that I ever heard of somebody getting a ticket for going so slow, for going too slow on the highway.
Yes, sir.
It was that pollen route.
Pollen route. Man.
Oh man.
So what?
Oh. He done blinked out.
Lost it. He ain't pay his light bill.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Oprah got him again. Oprah got him.
Hey,
man, Oprah got him again.
Light bill got cut off. I just had to pay that bill real quick. Right?
Oh man.
Hey, so what are some things you doing now, man? Like what you got going on now, and what's something now? Looking at the kids now coming through, going through the NFL process and coming out of college. Is a big difference from when you was coming through the process, looking at them now?
Yes, it is. And the reason for that, I think this, as a whole, this generation is completely different than when we was coming up.
Right.
Like, I'll see these kids now, and how they just telling how people was giving them money while they was in college and just ratting themselves out. I'm like, who does that? Why would you do that?
Who does that, man?
Who does that? Like, I did. But this generation, man, on all cylinders is different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even from like the skill level, like these kids, I don't know what they eating or drinking.
Man.
So like, they're on another level.
Right.
Yeah. They be big and stuff, but they get hurt easy.
Mm-hmm.
Weak bones and muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't built tough.
Yeah, it's all the supplements that they're using now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bonus question, K Mills, bonus question.
All right, I got a bonus question for you, Rab.
Oh no, man.
Oh, see, you don't score a lot of touchdowns, man. You score touchdowns from punt return, kickoff returns, interception, running it out the backfield, catching touchdowns. What's your favorite way of scoring, man? In high school.
My favorite way?
Your favorite way to score touchdowns?
I was the punt returns.
Man, that was my favorite too. Those my favorite. I used to love to hit people.
Yeah, the reason why I said that is because I can actually see the defenders when they get ready to get the snot knocked out of them, and they don't see it. And
man, I used to love that, man.
Yeah, I see that.
I'd
be like, yo, you about to get chucked. Usually, a lot of times I was talking while I was running. I'm like, yo, you about to get chucked. Boom.
Man,
it's crazy because if you ever go back and watch the highlight against who was it? Oh, dang it. I think it was Was it Lumberton? I think it was a Lumberton. When I caught the punt return and I kind of hesitated for a couple of seconds before I took off.
Yeah.
Yo, you can see defenders just getting blasted. Just getting blasted. Laid out, coming off their feet. So, but yeah, I think the punt return was the most exciting.
Yeah, that was sickening, man. Matter of fact, I got one of your highlights of the punt return up. It should be on here.
Oh yeah. He'll put it
got
up.
Video? Oh man, don't do me like that.
Yeah, just the punt return. Just to the punt return.
Oh yeah. All right, King C. Los, any question for Rad?
No, but appreciate you coming on. What are you working on now? I mean, like, a lot of guys that retired from the NFL, they have charities and things of that nature going on. Like, are you into giving back to the community? Something in your name, some sort of charity, something like that.
Yeah, I do. I actually I do my charity a little different though. I usually go out on my own and like find families and help them out. Because a lot of times when you get with people that try to use it, they have hidden agendas. They try to use it for their own publicity. So I don't like the limelight. So all the cameras and stuff, you won't ever see me on camera or YouTube showing that stuff. So that's what I do.
Hey, you're gonna be on it now, brother.
I'll say
it's a lot of athletes. But it's a lot of athletes that actually do that. They don't like involve themselves in charity. They just go hand to hand. Yeah. I think it's more personal, and you really owe it. You owe it to those people to do that. So
good.
It's always
so I got
it's always good to see somebody's story.
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
So Chris Saunders, you know him?
Yeah, I know him. He was he wasn't playing when I got that though, but I know him. He's been around a lot.
Yeah. So he's from North Carolina. His mother is actually best friends with my mom, and so when you got drafted, and all of them, we were talking and all that. I was like, I wonder if you know Rabbit. He was like, yeah, I met him, what have you. And I think he stuck around Tennessee and did some charity stuff as well. So small world. But yeah, being, congratulations on being the 1% to actually go and make it out of LB, go and get drafted, play in the NFL. Certainly looking forward to hearing more about you and all the great work. And certainly if we can help out, we'll all get together and make it work for you. Whatever you need, brother.
Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. You gotta come down and you gotta come check us out, man.
We gotta take a trip or something.
Season 3, huh?
We gotta take a trip or something.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We gotta take a trip, man. We gotta make something happen.
So Kenny, you got that middle school picture that we was talking about?
I
know you. That picture dead, Ralph. That picture dead. I bring that picture up. I bring that picture up after that day.
Tell the story.
Oh my God.
So, I don't think he was there. I don't think
he was. Yes, he was there.
Did he tell you the story about that? He was there.
Yeah, he was there when I had that picture, man. Hey, the ugly picture I had. He was gonna take it to school.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This dude had the ugliest middle school picture ever. So a lot of us was over his house, And there was a couple of females over there too. So we just started roasting them about that pic. And Kenny was like, all right, man, that's enough. We just kept roasting them. He said, the king was like, look, man, this is my last time. Y'all better stop. Kept roasting them. I don't know how long it was, but all of a sudden you heard the sword. He pulled out the sword. He pulled out the sword. He pulled out the sword like, look, and I told y'all stop. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Hey, man, that was funny.
I put that church finger up, and I walked out the house and went home.
Hey, it was hard to compete with them guys, man. They was cool, man. I was a little cool, but I wasn't cool as them. But man, let me get one girl. Oh, that joke was funny though, man. Yeah, that was funny, man.
Yeah, well,
yes, sir.
I think that was around the time it had them finger waves, didn't it?
No, sir. Hey, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man.
I gotta see this. You got it.
Hey,
I'll take $5.
A little bit, but hey,
somebody,
it was a pleasure. It was good to have you on, man.
Somebody call Bill Love. Somebody call Bill Love. Rabbit, your boy. Your boy.
Your boy.
Is that your homeboy?
Hey,
oh, man.
Immature days. Immature, what is it? Immature.
He was out there looking like Jada picking off.
Oh, man. Hey, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Oh, man.
We want to wish you the same. Man, be great.
Boy, you know I ain't got nothing but love for you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Keep blessed.
Oh, y'all got one more question for you, man. What's the fastest 40 you ever ran? Paper or not on paper?
417.
Woo!
I did it when I was working out in Arizona. I forgot the name of the company I was working with, but big shout out to them. I was training and I was getting ready to leave, and they wanted us to run 40s before we left. So I got up and ran the first time, and he clocked it at a 419. He was like, I think I messed up. Run it again. So I ran it again, and when I turned around, they just walked off. They dropped the stopwatch and walked off. So I was like, when I came out, it was like, dude, you clocked 417. I was like, what?
There's something wrong with the clock or something.
Yeah, 417. 417.
Man. Blazing speed, man.
I got as a matter of fact, that guy he called me because after the combine, he seen my 40 time. He was like, why your 40 time was so slow? I think I clocked like a 436. And I told him when I went home, that's the same time I had my son. I had my son on February the 17th, and I didn't work out from that time until the combine. And he was like, dang, you still got the 4.3? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's still fast,
like
man.
I didn't work out for like a month and a half or something. And I just went out there. I went to the combine out of shape, and I ran a 4.36.
And that's still fast.
Yeah, that's
we went in 4.40s and stuff.
Man.
In shape.
Hey, listen, my knees are hurting right now.
Man.
You said what?
He said his knees hurting right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your knees. Mine.
Oh, hey, man, you know everybody heard that you only lost one championship game, man.
Huh?
They said you only lost one championship game in your whole life.
Oh, wow. Really?
Man.
You're going to be that petty. You're going to be that petty.
Hey, I mean, I stole 5 touchdowns, man.
You got to take it back to Pee Wee League. Really? You got to be that petty.
Oh, man.
I'll let you have it.
Hey, man. Can't nobody else say they did that.
You are, so I'll let you have it.
Oh, man, we got to definitely bring you back, man. Season 3, we got to bring you back up here, man.
Yeah, we got to bring you back, man.
We're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be in the studio. We got to bring you up.
Yeah, do that. Hopefully by then I have my little vegan food truck going.
Oh, word.
Oh
So
yeah. I'm getting into that
get
too,
the
man.
word out there.
I'm definitely getting into that vegan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's where it's supposed to be at now. That meat killing us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this food killing us, brother. Like seriously,
yes,
it is. People need to educate themselves on that.
But yeah, man. But we definitely gonna bring you back, man. Like I said, we gotta all get together, man. Like I said, do something big for the city and make some things happen.
Yeah, I'll be home in a few, so I get at y'all.
All right. But man,
all right,
Rab, it was a pleasure having you. And, hey,
you want to give me a shout outs?
Give me shout outs, handles, where people can follow you at.
Yeah, man, I don't do no social media. I just stay out the way.
I know. That's why I said shout out.
My son play baseball, so I don't have no time anyways. Everybody know the baseball, how the baseball world is. I got no time.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to y'all, though, and y'all having me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. That makes me feel like I'm worth something right now, man.
Man, you know you come on, man.
Yes, sir. Hey,
you ran a 417.
I'm about to go all the way up.
That is true.
Yes, sir. I'm about to go all the way up.
Nah, cut it out, man. Hey, I told you. I told you when you texted me. I told you what's gonna happen, what y'all gonna get.
No, sir. That rate is about to go all the way up, buddy.
Hey, yes, I know nobody better ask about no picture when I come out. When I come out tomorrow, I better hear nothing about no picture. No, the sword is coming out.
Man. All right, man. You have a good night, man. And once again, man, we can always get together and make some things happen.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
good night, bro.
Later.
I'll let you.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, another great show, man. Reminiscing about some things in the past. Hey, but hey, K Mills, give your shout outs, man. Your handles.
All right. First of all, let me give a shout out to Ralph for coming through.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it. My homeboy. Then I'm gonna give a shout out to Doc P off the gate. Killing it always.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Los. And shout out to myself. Shout out to E-Town. Shout out to Richmond County. Richmond County, stand up.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
trying to put y'all on the map.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you, boy.
Yes, sir. King C. Los. Handles and shout outs.
Yes, sir. The king is back. But I want to give a shout out to the guest, Rabbit, coming on representing. Really appreciate you. You know, you one in a few, brother. 1-4-4-4-1-7, right? That's one in a few. And we haven't had many male guests, and I think it's important that Rabbit came in and represented well, because we have very few in between. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to Doc P for holding it down behind the scenes. Ant-Man, K Mills, and the whole squad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all follow Captain ENT on IG, The Hustle Within on IG, SM Enlightenment TV and radio on IG. Continue following us, man. AC Brown Collection. This is AC Brown Collection right here. Hey, we got a special announcement for this one. I'm not going to talk about it right now because we're going to have AC come up and talk about it a little bit on the next show. Matter of fact, I'm bringing him up next show to talk about it a little bit. But yeah, we got some big things coming up. SM Enlightenment Television. This is The Hustle Within. Y'all have a good night and salute. One love.